All right, y'all. I thought I'd come on and explain my building thinking classrooms for reading class, English class, RLA, ELA, whatever you want to call it. I've been teaching for over 20 years. This will be my third year doing building thinking classrooms, and I am a fan. And so I've had so many people request. I did it last year, and I kind of put it on TikTok a little bit. And so I want you to exactly see what I'm talking about, what's included in my resources in my TPT store. So save this because you're going to want to come back to it because this might be incredibly long. And then please repost this and share this with your friends that want to do building thinking classrooms and think there are no tasks for reading because it's all about math. And they forget about reading, like the most important subject. But anyway, that's just anyway. So let's look at what's included in my labs that I have. I have inference lab, character analysis lab, all the different labs, and I've even started putting some in for 4th through 5th grade, but it's mainly 6th through 8th, but I'm going to be including those resources for those baby classrooms because I used to teach 3rd and 4th grade, and 5th grade, so I know what it's like, and so I'm going to help you out too. But, okay, so this is all the things that are included in a lab, in one lab. Like this should take you at least a week, if not 2, depending on how you want to do this ECR. So all these things are included in here. So you have an original star-like format style, everything passage, and then you do thin slicing, which I think is important. Like that's really to get the kids thinking. I've got all the teacher examples, I've got exemplars, I've got what to say. Like I literally have a script for you. Couldn't be simpler. Like I've spent some time on this. I don't do the scripts and things for me because I know what to ask, but I'm doing it for you so you can learn how to do this. You will get your teacher guide, all the things. You will get 12 building thinking classroom tasks. And I do want to explain this, so pay attention. So I have different levels. I have mild, I have medium, I have spicy, I have inferno. Okay, these are the things that go on your boards. These are your building thinking classroom tasks. How to build a thinking classroom. So, and it's not that these questions are harder. Here's an inferno, here's a mild. It's not that it's harder. Don't think of it like that. It's how deep the student needs to go to think. So in my 6 through 8 labs that I have for my 6th grade babies, you might do a mild and you might do medium. You might not go up to spicy and inferno. You may have your advanced or your gifted kids, your honors classes that might be able to go up to a spicy or to an inferno question. It's not that the question's harder. It's that it's requiring them to think deeper. So you'll get 12 differentiated board tasks. Then you also get, I also give you the sequence. So it tells you how long it should take you. And day 5 is your ECR. If you only write an ECR and you're done, then that's fine. But if you want to edit it, if you want to peer to edit it, if you want to go over the exemplars, which are included in there, I hate when I get resources and I don't get exemplars. Like, what am I supposed to be thinking? So I have given you exemplars for everything. So you can at least, not that they're the right answer, and I explain that in my resource. I'm not saying the exemplars are the only answer. It's just to get you to see what the kids need to be thinking, and hopefully they're going to come up with something original and be like, oh wow, I didn't see it that way. That happens all the time in my classroom, and I'm like, I didn't see it that way. But yeah, absolutely, you've got evidence and you defend it and you can prove it. That's what we want for our kids. That's what we want them to do. So you do that. I also, after your board tasks, I also have these thinking heat challenges because the teacher's like, well, how do I take a grade on that? Yes, you can take it on board, but I have divided up where you have to get 10 points to get a 100 and different levels from mild all the way up to inferno. So this is one example, and so they can choose what they want to do and they add up their points however they want to. If they want to do 6 of these or 4 of these, however they want to, that's 8. Have to get to 10, whatever you want to do. I have 2-point questions, I have 3-point questions, I have 4-point questions, and 5-point questions. So however they want to do it to get to 10 points so they can get their 100, but it tells them what they need to do, and this is going to help you grade. Did they do these things that are listed here? And if not, then they're not going to get 100 just because they did this. But this is how you can take a grade. So you'll have that. Let's see, what else do you have in here? Oh, we have the SCRs and the ECRs. You have a quiz. So you'll get a quiz that looks like this. And so you can do your strategies through it. Star question formatted, it mirrors the star, all the things. And so it's very rigorous. I mean, that was my thing when I'm trying to find building thinking classroom tasks. They're not rigorous. Like, I need them to be just like the STAR, but harder. I want it to be harder than the STAR, because when my kids take the STAR, and I only had one not pass this year, when the kids take the STAR, I want them to say, oh my gosh, that was so much easier than your class. And they do every year. And I'm like, you're welcome. So it's rigorous. So then you have your quiz, you have your Part A, Part B, and then you have your your SCR, and then you have an ECR here. I don't know if I ran it off because I'm at home and I don't want to use all my printer ink. I don't think I ran it off, but you have all of that there. And so that is, so you get your thin slicing, you get your board task, you get your thinking heat challenge, you get your quiz, you get your SCR, you get your ECR, Part A, Part B, multiple choice. You have it all with exemplars, with a script to help you. So I hope that kind of explains it. If you have any more questions about my products, it's what I've used in class, and now I'm just kind of making it pretty for all of you, and then I'm giving it to you to help you with your kids to get them to critically think. That's the goal. Anyway, have a great day.